Good afternoon, my non-existent viewers. It is Turtle Tuesday, and this week, Turtle Tuesday is even more special because last night I saw the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film for its 35th anniversary. And of course, I watched episode 15 and 16 of season 4 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, which I'm still kind of scratching my head as to why last episode wasn't saved for the finale, for the season finale. But we'll have to find out where the rest of the show goes, I guess. With the Earth being returned back to normal, the Triceratons and Krang laying low, and Master Splinter disappearing from the city until now. Dun dun dun. The same night that April gets her dragon Tonto and becomes a Kunoichi, they encounter Shinigami, which is a mysterious witch lady from Japan who's an old friend of Karai's. And then the Shinigami, I love how the show is so true to its Japanese inspiration, with its mythology and the lore and stuff like that. The Shinigami were powerful gods in Japanese mythology, and she sees the turtles as kappas, Japanese water goblins from their folklore, right? And April doubts herself. She's like, I failed. Is the universe telling me that meant to be a Kunoichi? And Splinter's like, no, that's not the universe talking. That's the self-doubt of April and talking. And Leonardo confirms that with the self-doubt and everything. I love how inspirational the show is when it wants to be. Yeah, then Splinter teaches April the Dragon Tail technique, which she uses against Tiger Claw when Tiger Claw and Razar and Fish Face reappear at the weapons cache. The episode ends on a good note with her getting her Tonto back and her, and then making amends of Karai and the Shinigami. In the next episode, Leo forms a secret alliance with Karai behind Splinter and the rest of the gang's backs. And when that spills out, oh man, Master Splinter's disappointed, and Leo really, Leo, he may be the leader, but he's far from perfect. He makes a lot of mistakes like this. He honestly goes full Raph / Last Ronin with his new costume especially. But yeah, anyways, about the really great episodes nonetheless. About the 1990 film, it's just 35 years, dang. This was the very first film adaptation for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was made on a shoestring budget, $13.5 million, and which was a huge risk at the time. And it was the most, for 1990 at least, it was the most successful indie film, and it shattered all expectations. Despite the mixed reviews and its complete corniness, this movie is so silly. With the suits, the turtle suits especially, they all look like frogs because it was, this was before the advent of CGI, right? But it's still so endearing, and the actors, holy cow! I looked at the behind the scenes stuff. They were put through absolute work on that set. Those suits weighed 70 pounds, and they were sweating profusely underneath them, apparently. And it was a total workout, but it really paid off. We see the animatronics go into it. Master Splinter is voiced by the same guy who voices Elmo originally on Sesame Street, apparently too. And we have April O'Neil and Casey Jones, and of course Master Shredder, which is I think my two favorite parts of the film. One of them has always been one of my favorite scenes since I was a kid. When I ordered pizza, and pizza guy's like, "Hey, where's the address?" And the turtle's like, "You're standing on it, dude." And so they slide the money up from the sewers, and that scene always makes me chuckle. And of course the end when they shove Shredder into the garbage compactor, or the trash compactor. But in the sequel, Secret of the Ooze, Shredder survives and you see his hand emerge from the piles of garbage. Yes, the turtles save the day. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power. But yeah, this film is a cult classic, which some might consider it the best film in the entire franchise, because it's a film that started all right. I mean, I think my favorite film in the entire franchise is Mutant Mayhem. I think just from a narrative standpoint, I just think it's the most well written. Still, I mean, I can't believe the movie's 2 years old now. Holy cow, 2023 is a long time ago, but also not really. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, but this film, you gotta love it for what it is, what it did for the Turtles franchise, and it started the franchise, which I know Secret of the Ooze and TMNT 3 were trashed by the critics. I mean, the first film didn't receive the best reviews either, but hey, it really crushed box office expectations. We probably wouldn't have, for all we know, we might not even have as much Turtles content that, like, 2000s kids like myself could grow up on without this film, for all we know. So yeah, I've been keeping these Turtle Tuesday reviews, Turtle Tuesday episodes kind of brief lately. Like, I mean, my apologies for, like, the less consistent uploads this August. Like, holy cow, I've been, not gonna lie, I've been going through a season this August. But, it's called going through it for a reason, right? Anyways, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good night.